Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Greg Furman and these are the market positions for November the 2nd, 2017. Now our first trade for tonight is going to be again in the Forex market. We're looking at the Aussie Canadian dollar cross pair. Now we can assess here that we have pretty significant resistance around this 99 area, but today we've managed to break through this area. Now we haven't closed above it, but we're closing on this area. So if we can break through this very significant resistance zone, this pair should rally back up over parity. Now, our key VantagePoint 18-day predicted moving average is coming in at 98.30, followed by 98.53 and 98.67, with still a very bullish close of 98.75. We've got our neural index higher, our predicted short, medium, and long-term differences firmly above the zero line, and the predicted MACD basically just crossing over that zero line. Now, we've been below the zero line on the predicted MACD since essentially more or less the middle of August, end of August. So we've had a significant down move that led to a very substantial move to the downside from the 99.50, but we appear to have based out around 97. So when we look at all this and we start piecing this puzzle together, we want to make sure that we're also checking those individual crossovers. Now, our short term is higher, medium term looks good, and our long term, it looks good, but it's been trending in this direction for a number of days. So basically, guys, we're at a make or break area on this particular pair. It must break free and clear of this 99 level. Now, with the U.S. payroll numbers, the Canadian payroll numbers out on Friday, probably not going to be very good for the Canadian dollar. So the Aussie could be a very good place to be selling Canadian dollars. So from here, guys, we want to make sure we're going into that all-important daily report to fine-tune our entry point. Now, with tomorrow, with that close of 98.73, we're looking for a minor pullback to 98.47. Initial target will be 99.10. Now, that's only our initial target, but if we can get to 99.10 and hold above this upper trend line, then that's going to open the doors to probably a significant move higher. If we look at this pair over the last 6 months, we can see it's been up as high as the 103 area, but I'm not sure we're going to get quite that high this time, but we should at least be able to get back up above parity. Now, our second trade for tonight is going to be in the U.S. consumer non-cyclical sector. We're looking at the SunOpta, the STKL stock. Now, when we look at this particular stock, we want to make sure we're looking at all of our indicators here and utilizing as many of the VantagePoint proprietary indicators that we can. Now, when we look at this, our key VantagePoint 18-day predicted moving average is coming in at 920, followed by 929 and 934, with a bullish close of 940. Our trend line support is now coming in at the 920 area, just below that key VantagePoint 18-day predicted moving average. Our neural index is turned higher. Our predicted short, medium, and long-term differences firmly above the zero line. We've got good momentum building on the predicted RSI. As we sit at 63.5, we are starting to see some momentum. Now, I often like to show past moves like this where you've got a fairly fresh triple EMA cross, a break of the 60 level on the predicted RSI, break of the zero line on the predicted MACD, followed by the neural index, and the predicted differences led to a pretty big move from 840 all the way up to 960 on this particular stock. So we're looking to replicate that particular move. Again, we've had a corrective move from the top side down. New support is formed, and now we're starting to move higher. When we look at our short-term crossover, it's remained to the upside, as is our medium-term crossover is now recovering, and our long-term crossover also recovering with a lot of activity right around 930. So from here, guys, all we have to do is, again, utilize that daily report from VantagePoint. We're looking for a minor pullback to 927. We're then going to target 953. But again, if this stock can get moving, then we should be able to extend higher. If we look at this, again, the stock over the last 6 months, we've had a pretty decent move up over $10 per share. So I'm pretty confident we can move back towards that area yet again.